Hey guys, it's Texas Sticky's Glue, and this is sort of more of a vloggy, newsy, updatey kind of video. I know I haven't been posting much recently, just with GCSEs, school work and everything like that. I haven't had time, but I've got some time now, and I'm just going to run through a few quick things. We're going to start with Galaxy S, which, as you guys who follow me on Twitter will know, I'm waiting for. I was going to get a Desire, but I decided not to, and I'm getting a Galaxy instead. And it's got a few things of interest that you've probably seen. I'll just run through them. First up, we've got a few benchmark things that were released today actually. The most interesting one is this one with 55.7 FPS on the Qualcomm benchmark thing, which is phenomenal considering the N1 gets like, I think 30, 33, so that's what the Desire gets, and they're pretty much identical, so that's just pretty staggering. And just everything is now a bit faster than the M1, and I just can't wait to get this thing on Android 2.2 at the end of the year, because it's going to be so quick. So I'll put a link to this in the sidebar if you want to look through it in a more detailed way. I'm not going to run through everything, but those of you who are holding out for a Galaxy S, I think it's definitely going to be worth it. The other thing, apart from the processor, the new Hummingbird thing, is the screen. And there's a video here, which again I'll put the link in if you want to watch the full thing, but it's just a multi-touch on a Desire, so also a Nexus one, against the Galaxy. And I think the most interesting isn't actually the multi-touch, but the difference in colour here. You can see this Super AMOLED screen just slaughters the Desire's screen. And if you run through, you can see, if you watch the whole video, it'll be much more apparent. But the deep colour here just absolutely slaughters the Desires. And the multi-touch again is some new WiMAX technology thing, which is like infinite touches or something. I'll put some links in the sidebar if you want to check it out in more detail. I'm not going to pretend to know much about it, but just everything that comes out about this, each new leak is just better than the last, and this really is looking to be an incredible phone, so I'm really glad I waited for that. Next thing is, my camera's just died. Here we go. Next thing is, a few of you guys will know I've got an MSI Wind U100 netbook, and I'm thinking of getting a Mac just for the more sort of artistic-y side, because I have things like GIMP on this, but it just doesn't compare to Photoshop. I've used it on a few friends' computers and a couple of computers at school, and it's just so much better, and I love the Mac OS even though I'm not Steve Jobs' biggest fan, and I figured turning this into a Hackintosh will A, not give Steve Jobs any money, so I get it for free, which is always a good thing. 2, I'll be able to try it out, and if I really do like the OS, like living with it every day, I may splash out for a Mac in the next year or two. And the third thing is it's given me a chance to completely refurbish this, because if I just take the camera here, you can see I had an unfortunate accident with this corner, which I filled in today with epoxy resin, and I'm getting some paint to paint tomorrow, and I'll do a big video about the Hackintosh and all the refurbing and stuff, and you'll see before and after shots, but that'll be quite interesting. I've got the OS, MSI Wind OS X86 on this CD, or DVD, and we're getting a DVD drive tomorrow, because this doesn't have one, and so that should be up and running tomorrow. I'll probably do a video about it tomorrow or the day after, depending what's going on. And so that should be pretty interesting. So yeah, that's my Hackintosh to be. And the last little thing is Fro Yo on this little beauty, the HTC Hero, which is sitting on my little custom dock I made. Anyway, There's been a release on YouTube of someone running Fro Yo, and it's like a SDK release which is virtually pointless. You can get it online. I'll put a link in the sidebar, but I don't suggest flashing it, as you literally can't do anything. I'll keep you up to date with that, and probably within the next week I'll put a video out of some kind of Fro Yo running on it, sort of whichever version the devs can get running, and I'll just show you it running on my hero, just sort of to keep you guys posted on what's happening, because I mean, we've been pretty unlucky with updates. Those of you guys who are with me on the UK hero, we haven't even got 2.1, and I'm not particularly optimistic for 2.2, and although I am upgrading, I'm still going to keep this running and keep you up to date with all the news with it, because I mean, it's my first Android phone and I love it. It's a cool little phone. So that's pretty much everything, guys. No, I've been saying quite a lot because it's the first video I've done in a while, and I've only actually just got the microphone fixed, which I hope has actually worked for the duration of this video. But that's pretty much it, guys. So I'll see you guys later with the Hackintosh video, some more gaming videos, and at some point a Samsung Galaxy S unboxing. So this has been Tech Glue. Comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.